These days, many Christians believe that Obama is the antichrist. So a lot of Christians see Obama in their dreams, indicating that the Obama is the antichrist. So in this end time, there will be many deceptions. And actually, what the Jewish boy Natan saw was that Obama is Gog. And what he saw in his death experience and when he went to heaven, he saw that Obama is Gog and he will attack Jerusalem. And at that time, a person, a Messiah, will appear and kill Obama and save Israel. So if Nathan's prophecy is true, then it will be one of either two. One is that Obama might be Gog and he will attack Israel, and at that time the antichrist will appear and save Israel, and then he will be accepted by Israel as their Messiah. And I think that war is prophesied in Daniel 9. Or what Nathan saw might be the Armageddon war, in which the Antichrist will attack Israel, and at that time Jesus will descend from heaven on a white horse and defend Israel from the Antichrist. So it will be either two. But I believe that Obama is Gog and not the Antichrist. So what Nathan saw was actually the Daniel 9 war, not Armageddon war, which will happen during God's judgment, which is 7 trumpet, 7 bowl judgment that will happen after Jesus' rapture. So why do I think that? Is because what Jewish boy Nathan understood in heaven is that Messiah was in Israel at the time. And he is a famous person. So it was year 2015 when that happened. So I searched, and then what I found was that actually we know that Obama is an American. So we know that what Nathan understood to be Messiah is not Obama, because Obama is not in Israel. And also I checked to see if Obama visited Israel at the time, but I found no record saying that Obama visited Israel in 2015. So I believe that Obama is not the Messiah that Nathan saw, which is the Antichrist. So I think what Nathan saw was actually the Daniel 9 war. So Daniel 9 says, "And the people of the prince who is to come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. The end of it shall be with a flood." So for a long time, I believe that this Daniel 9 war was what happened when Roman army destroyed Jerusalem in AD 70. But now I believe that this Daniel 9 war actually was a double prophecy. So it prophesied what happened in AD 70, which is the destruction of Jerusalem, but it also prophesied about the future war. And I believe that war is what Nathan saw in heaven. So why do I believe that? Because it says, "The end of it shall be with a flood." So I searched the record, and at the time when Romans destroyed Jerusalem, there was no record of flood in Jerusalem. So I believe that when this Daniel 9 war happens in the future, I think Obama will attack Jerusalem, and at that time somebody will appear and he will stand at the Mount Sinai, and it will divide into two, and from the valley the stream will flow. So it will look like the prophecy in Zechariah is happening. So I think it will be a very strong deception when the Antichrist appears. And it will be just like the Zechariah prophecy is unfolding. So many people will be deceived when that happens and accept the Antichrist as the real Messiah. So because there was no flood in the AD 70 war. So I believe this Daniel 9 war is actually prophesying about the war that Natan saw, which Obama will attack. And at the time, antichrist will appear and save Israel, and he will be accepted by Israel as a Messiah. So the reason why I'm telling you is that those who believe that Obama is the antichrist, then what will happen is when that antichrist appears and saves Israel and kills Obama, then they will think that that antichrist is the real Messiah. So it will be a very strong deception. So it says here in Matthew 24, verse 24, for false Christs and false prophets will rise and show great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. So the elect are those who are already born again. They are chosen to inherit the kingdom of God. But even the elect might be deceived by that deception. So it's not something that we can take lightly. It will be a very strong deception. So those who believe firmly that Obama is the antichrist, they are in great danger to be deceived when that happens. So many will accept the antichrist as Jesus, and they will worship antichrist in the great tribulation. So many will be deceived. So those of you who believe Obama is the antichrist, I urge you to really think about this. And when that happens, don't be deceived. By the way, yesterday we know that the Knesset in Israel were dissolved. So the election will happen in early 2021. And I uploaded a video about the possibility of Netanyahu allowing the Jerusalem temple to be rebuilt, possibly in next 18 months, because he was given to govern only for the 18 months, and Gantz were going to govern Israel after that. But that all came to nothing. So I think that because the political situation in Israel is very volatile and it's not stable, so anytime an election can be called. So I think it's meaningless to forecast about what will happen based on the political situation in Israel. So I think we have to keep watching Israel, and I will keep watching and keep reporting to you about the end time. I wish you blessings from the Lord.